Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
It is Monday, March 2nd in Genoa, or Genova, Italy,
Not to be confused with Genovia.
for those Princess Diaries fans. So we're going to try to make this quicker than our first take that timed out. Nice flight in. Picked up the rental car in Milan. Went directly to a small town just outside of the airport to pick up some euro out of the ATM. And
Stop it. Go ahead.
I was about to throw it to you.
Oh, thank you.
Joe found his first favorite place.
Un bar. And in Italy, a bar is...
A coffee shop, not a bar where you go to get cocktails. Although they do have some alcohol.
Yeah. So, fun fact, barista that you know in Starbucks and in coffee shops in America comes from the Italian barista, a person that works at a bar. So I was able to get un cafe, a couple of pastries. Crystal was able to get some money out of the bank. And then we continued on our way. And about 2 hours later, we heard this sound and the windshield on the rental car had cracked. So
we are buying at Hertz in Italy a new windshield for their Fiat 600 because the insurance we have on the car kicks in after the first $2,100. So you're welcome, Hertz.
All right, but the rest of the ride went uneventfully, thankfully. We got here to our hotel. It's Hotel Astoria in Genoa or Genova. Really nice place. We've got a suite, lots of room. There's no shower, but there's a bathtub with a spraying wand that can also spray all over the floor.
Because there's no shower curtain. I very efficiently gave the bathroom a cleaning when I took my shower yesterday.
So after freshening up and napping for a little bit, we spoke with the clerk at the hotel and he suggested that we go to a particular location for aperitivo. He said it's only a 40-minute walk. We said,
and it's on the water, so he highly encouraged us to go.
And after walking 40 minutes, we were still 2 miles away.
And I was done because it was 6 o'clock and I had zero caffeine all day. And I had not taken my thyroid medication because, packed away.
So we turned around and started walking back, and we found a place in a. We left something.
You left out a very important part.
After we had started our walk, maybe about 5-6 minutes into it, we came across a Great Pyrenees.
Yeah, bellissimo.
And we got to visit with him for a little bit, and his name was Fiori, or Fire. We ultimately made it for aperitivo at
some random place
in
a pedestrian area.
So we had spritz and frito misto, and then we went on to a restaurant that a clerk at the hotel had recommended. In about 100 square feet, there were
roughly 8 tables.
Yeah, tight. Everybody was basically on top of everybody else, but the food was amazing.
And I had pesto here in Genoa, where the pesto comes from. If you didn't know, this is where it originated.
And it doesn't taste like pesto in the U.S.
It tastes like biting into a basil leaf, which is actually really good. It's very earthy. The pesto you get in the U.S. is more, I don't want to say it's more oily.
It is. Yep.
And you taste more of the oil than the basil in the U.S. Here, it's just like eating the earth in a good way.
And after we finished up our meal, Crystal went over to chat with a almost 3-year-old little boy.
He's basically the male version of Tegan, and we've decided he is going to be her first boyfriend. Very similar in that he kept saying, per favore and grazie. Please and thank you in Italian. Very well behaved, but very talkative, very animated, very engaged. So he reminded us a lot of Tegan. And I went over after our dinner and I spoke to the parents and asked how old he was and told him he was very well behaved, and they complimented me on my Italian, so that was nice.
Yeah, so it's been a whirlwind getting here, and we're about to head out and go explore Piazza de Ferrari,
See,
Via Garibaldi,
where all the really cool white and black palaces are from the Renaissance times when this was a very rich shipping port, and all the rich people lived here, kind of like the Hamptons.
although the Hamptons has an attitude.
I'm sure the Italians in the Renaissance with money had attitudes as well. Their palaces certainly had attitudes.
That's true. So that's the plan for today. We may take the car and go down to the seaport area that the clerk had recommended.
Yeah, we're not trying to walk there again. Forget it.
And that's about it. We'll come back later today and we'll record another recap.
Yep, and if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. And we are not influencers. We are not YouTubers. These are our friends. Anyway, if you got any questions, drop them in the comments and we'll try to address them in the next video.
All right. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.